Hey everyone, Julie here at Dog Happy Dog Training with another edition of Adventures with Jack. Although I don't know that Jack will be in this one unless he happens to photobomb us or video bomb us. So this week I'm talking about window management. So this is our front window and we can put the blinds up or down. I'll give you a little demo. You guys might be familiar with these. They're pretty popular now. So up, from the bottom or down, right? So a lot of times our dogs look out the window and then they some of them are quite good at watching the world go by and it just, that's that, and no issues. Others get really excited. They start barking and carrying on. The more they do that, the more they will do that. And it doesn't just stay at that kind of response looking out the window while you're in your home. It can also translate to carrying on while on a leash or outside behind fence and so on and so on. So it can actually snowball effect. And I would say most often it will snowball effect. So instead of wait and see, I highly recommend the moment you bring a dog into your home from a young puppy, not have little perches where they can look out, to prevent from the very start. Now, if your dog has been looking out the window a while and they do have this response of barking and carrying on at what goes on out there, then management is the next step. So I would suggest this: closing your blinds to a point where they can't look out. Now, our window, as you can see right there, has a perch that Jack could get up onto and look over. So what I do when I leave is I pull them up higher so he can't look over. And then, of course, dogs are so smart, so they nudge their nose under and they pull them up. Well, mommy's smarter. So what I did is I put this, so now he nudges his nose up, and he doesn't nudge it up that far. He usually, at first, would only nudge it up about that far and go womp womp, can't see anything, and leave them alone, to the point where he doesn't touch them anymore. He doesn't even try. So what is that stuff that I use? Well, it's this. I know it's not the most exciting video because you're staring at my windows, but it's this stuff. It's called rabbit goo window film. You put it on with water and a squeegee, and it looks like this before you put it on. Just this basic film, sleek on one side, a little bit of texture on the other. And you cut it to size and you put it on, and it just peels off when you don't want it anymore. So there's a management solution there. And then I'm going to take you to my sunroom and I'll show you a management solution I had to come up with for that area. Okay, so here we are in the sunroom, and as you can see, it's windows, 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 which is what I wanted as a human. Not so great for all dogs. So this particular side over here where the sliders are, we have the built-in blinds. We got those on purpose both for sunlight and for, so they just drop down like that. Sorry, I should have this on my tripod because this isn't ideal, but these are informal, right? So that's that. So those are taken care of. So when I leave the house, those go down and they close so Jack can't see out, okay? What do I do over here? I want to be able to enjoy my sunroom. I don't want to put that film on there because then when I have a seat right here, which is my spot, I want to be able to look out. And if I put the film on there, I can't see out as easily. So I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I want it to look okay. I don't want it to look ick. And I want it to be really functional and easy. So I actually ordered custom-sized, really thin plexiglass that's frosted, and I have it fit inside the ledge of my window. So I'll show you. So this is the before, and I'll show you the after. All I do is have these little plexis. You didn't even see them, did you? Or maybe you did. Maybe you guys are wise and saw under the windows. So here is my little piece of plexi. Now, my windows aren't trimmed yet. This room is still a work in progress. But the window itself, he doesn't climb up on the ledge or anything, so it works. If your dog climbs up on the ledge, we have to, obviously come up with other ways to troubleshoot. But now what he'll do is, if he looks out the window, which is okay when I'm in the room with him because I can work with anything that happens, but if I'm not in the room with him and I leave the house, he walks up to the window and he's like, oh, I can't see out. Boo, and he just goes and chills out. So I'll show you on these two windows how it looks. So they just sit here and I can't see them. They don't bother me. I just lift them, lean them, put them into place. The other one's down here. Again, I can't see it on the video, but I don't really see them in person anymore either. I'm just so used to seeing them. And I pop them into place and that's it. So if I was to have film on there, that's what I'd see when I look out, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to be able to see my full view. So this was the perfect solution, low cost for all these windows. It cost me $70 to have them custom sized. So this is how I leave it when I leave him. And that way he can't look out and rehearse barking and carry on. We do have a trail behind us in the forest, so if people were going by or the horses were going by, he would likely get into this habit of barking and carrying on when he sees them. Now, a lot of dogs just go lay down and they would miss a lot of it, but if they happen to be looking out at the exact moment when something's happening, you could get into a dog that rehearses barking and carrying on. And again, like I say, it can transfer to other aspects of your life with your dog. So that is this week's tip. Sorry, it wasn't very exciting. No people, no dogs. But I thought it would be really helpful for those of you who have this struggle. So until next time, my contact information is below as always. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe, and the little notification bell will tell you when I put new videos up. And yeah, so take care, enjoy this gorgeous day, and we'll see you in the next video.